Hello everyone, welcome to Gmail tutorials. In this video we will see how can we use the Google Chat option. So for those of you who don't know, Google Chat is actually a messenger like service provided by Google. It is a part of our Gmail account only. It enables us to interact with people in a kind of a messenger like fashion, but through our email address. If we know the email address of someone, we can just connect with them over the chat. We can chat with them, we can share images, videos, we can share Google Meet links, Google Drive links, we can send them calendar invites, etc. So it is actually just like a Gmail thread when two people are talking with one another, but it is much less detailed. It is much more like a messenger app. That is why it is much more convenient to use and provides a really good user interface as well. So without any further ado, let us just see that how can we start our first chat. The only prerequisite for this is that you need to have the Google Chat option enabled into your Gmail account, which is not there by default. So in case you have opened up your Gmail and you are not seeing this Google Chat feature, then maybe it is not enabled. So let us first see that how do we enable it. Process is pretty simple. Open your Gmail, go to the settings option, click on see all settings. Click where it says chat and meet. Make sure in this chat, this blue dot is with the Google Chat. That means your Google Chat is enabled. Now, what are the chat settings that we can manage? So you can just simply click on manage chat settings. Do you want to enable the desktop notifications for the chat? Yes. Do you want to open the chat bubbles for new messages? So basically, if you receive any message, then a bubble would be here on the bottom left of your screen so that you can actually read the message, and then if it seems important to you, you can actually open it up, but if it does not seem that important, you can ignore it for a later time. Do you want to open the chat bubbles in full screen? This is actually a full screen or a small screen mode, so that you can select from here. The notification sound, what kind of a notification sound you want to receive. So by default it's tones. So there are a bunch of options given. You can just actually choose them and they will be played for you as well, so that you can just check that which option seems good to you. So for me, let me just check. Okay, so this seems good to me and I'm going with shrink ray. Then is the email notifications. So what happens is, suppose someone has sent you a message over the chat but you have not read that message, then do you want that after some time Google should send you an email that okay, you have some unread messages from this particular recipient? Do you want that service or not? This you can set over here. So how do we set it? Either we can just completely ignore it, turn it off, or we can enable only @ mentions and direct messages. So what is this direct messages and @ mentions and how do these work? This we will see later on, because there is actually a feature of a group chat as well, wherein you can just chat with multiple people at the same time. So if that feature you are using, so @ mentions is actually working over there. So if someone has sent a group message mentioning your name particularly, then you would be getting a notification. Then we have a direct message. That means if someone directly chats with you, then you would be getting a message. Okay, so this option we have taken as only @ mentions and direct messages. Next we have blocked people. If you want to block some people, or if you have some people who are already blocked but you want to manage them, then you can use these settings over here. And the blocked spaces, if you want to just block some of the groups that may seem spam or harmful to you, then you can just actually block those groups altogether. Groups are known as spaces in the particular course of Google Chat, so that you can also check from here. Once you are satisfied with all the settings, click on done, and then once you have enabled Google Chat from the settings, then this chat option would be there. So once you are here, you can simply just click on the chat option and you can simply start a chat, your first chat with anyone who has a valid email account. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.